You may have seen animes like Tower of God, No Game No Life, Future Diary, and so on, where our protagonists are being used or manipulated according to the rules and wills of someone else. These all animes have that one entity in common. The entity that is having fun, playing around, and watching over all of them. You know who that is. That entity is called G-O-D, God. It would be easy to explain if these all animes were named God games, as the following manhwa is literally named God Game. God Game manhwa takes the same pitch, but with more mysteries and adventure. Your mind will be blown after watching the crazy style of art style. It's easy to call it one of the best art style manhwa, but that's not the entire truth. The main focus of this manhwa is the story. If you are a fan of group battles, competitions like Chunin exams, or have a liking for the sense of tension and excitement, or you may like the characters switching personality in the middle of a death fight, this manhwa is made for you. A red-haired boy with black and white prisoner clothes wakes up in a void space where everything is white. He is handcuffed with metal chains. He walks around to see if anyone is present in this void. After walking for a long distance, he sees something. It was a girl lying dead. He gets scared and doesn't understand why he is in such a dangerous place. Somehow, he quickly calms down. A man approaches him. He was wearing the same outfit. The man asks if he was the one who killed her. Just like him, he doesn't know anything or how he got here. Suddenly, a screen appears before them, participants identified. 2 papers comes falling from the thin air. Both of them are given their names and their reason for being here. Our protagonist is Rian Asura, 19 years old, and is searching for his older sister. Rian doesn't understand anything since he has no memory of having a sister, but he has no other choice but to accept it. At the same time, the other person is given his identity. He is Tenjin Chu. He has a wife and 3 kids. The screen changes and orders them to fight a death match. The one who wins in 5 minutes will be taken to the next game. The victor has to call upon the word God after their victory. Suddenly, weapons are summoned in their hands and the screen changes again. Welcome to God Game. A crimson blade appears in hands of Rian. Just as Rian was looking at the person attacks without any hesitation. Rian was still in a confused state. But somehow, he still managed to calm down and avoid getting hit. With a furious struggle, Rian get a clear strike on his opponent before the person could blink. The person dies begging for his family, but he was no more than a stranger for Rian. Rian calls upon the name God. The gold and mighty figure of the Supreme Being, God appears. With the violet fuming eyes, God asks Rian if he has any questions. Rian asks many questions at once, but God doesn't answer any of them. He only answers one question as he asks why he is here. God's answer is 2 million souls, 1 game, 1 wish. There are 2 million people chosen as participants in this game. Each level of the game takes half the number of lives from the players. In the final level, the last man standing will be granted a single wish, whatever it may be. It will be granted. The rest of the players will just perish. Upon asking what is the purpose of this game, it's a simple answer: entertainment, entertainment, and entertainment. Well, it's true for us anyway. God also states that the more you advance in the game, the more you will discover about the game and yourself. With a flash, Rian gets teleported into a new room. He sees there were several others just like him, with the same outfits. There are women, old men, and even kids. He sees everyone is waiting for something. It was the second round. A robot mannequin named Yora explains all the rules of the next round. It was 2-player team round. Players need to make 2-player team to proceed further. At the same time, a group of men try to pick a fight with Rian, but a mystical man saves him from getting into a fight. The man offers his hand to become his partner. The mystical man is Takeda Shinjin. As per asking for his reason on choosing him as a partner, Takeda gives a mysterious reply. He says Rian's eyes are just like the one who made this game, the god. Hearing this, Rian doesn't know anything about his own eyes. They become friends and become partners for the next rounds. Each round is a deathmatch and the loser will always die. Each player is given their own abilities of their past life. They can use their powers to their maximum potential. But Rian does not get normal service as the other players. In the first round, he was handcuffed, while other players were free to use their hands. Other players have the knowledge of their own powers, whereas Rian doesn't know his powers or how to use his weapon. He is given disability in every game. After each round, the winner is given a small part of their memories. Rian learns about his older sister, Ikika Asura. She is the only one left in his family. As he moves forward, he comes to know about the divine powers and champions participated in this god game. The other gods choose one promising player as their champion. They share their divine powers with their champion. These gods are deities who bet their champion will become the victor of this god game. Eventually, Rian Asura meets Anya, the goddess of war and destruction. She makes a deal with Rian and makes him his champion, but on one condition. He has to kill 5 players to gain her powers, although it is unfair for normal players, but no one cares. The game itself is unfair. As each round gets completed, the weak players lose their lives and only the strong survives. The games get harder and harder with every increasing level. The survival of the fittest is the first and last absolute law for this god game. How will Rian survive this god game? Will Rian ever find his sister? Who is Rian Asura? What are his powers and the secret of his eyes? What is god game? There is one more secret to Rian's power. His dual personality. It's very interesting to see Rian shifting from a silent Rian to a devil Rian. You will love it. The art style is on the next level. You will see blades and eyes glowing all over the place. It's kinda energetic and flashy. I just love it. The story is rather more interesting since it has so much potential and much to discover. There are so many unknown variables and secrets to unfold. It truly is an unknown adventure. With around 75 plus chapters, God Game is the next emerging manhwa, which will gain tremendous fans in the upcoming period. You might want to check it out now on voice.me. Join the fun. If you are someone who loves reading manhwa and animes, subscribe now and join us in our journey. Also, get notified for new manhwa updates and hidden gems. Thank you for watching this video and see you again.